Bisitahin na ang Baker Square at Basement 1, fronting KCC Supermarket. Baker Square, freshly baked breads every day. Takiya todo na KCC para con ustedes. Baker Square now open. Matitikman mo na ang masarap na tinapay ng Baker Square. At sa murang halaga, swak na pasok sa budget mo. Kaya bisitahin na ang Baker Square at Basement 1, fronting KCC Supermarket. Baker Square, freshly baked breads every day. Takiya todo na KCC para con ustedes.
Ang trusted dog food ni Catherine Bernardo, Nutri-Chunks na.
Listo at ganado ang baby ko sa vet-approved Nutri-Chunks with active boost and prebiotics na pampalisto. Made with real meat and essential nutrients that help keep them healthy and happy. Listo ganado sa Nutri-Chunks.
Ang sigurisang misis, sa KCC Supermarket lang bumibili. Kung saan, presko ang mga bilihin. Abot kaya pa ng budget mo. Sa KCC Supermarket, kumpleto. Dahil lahat ng hinahanap mo, ay dito na. Kaya mga sigurisang misis, mamili na sa KCC Supermarket.
Department of Agriculture presents the Malasakit Help Desk. This will serve as an integrated window for selected services of the Department of Agriculture, including its attached agencies, bureaus, and corporations. It complements the Public Assistance Center located in all DA offices. The establishment of the Malasakit Help Desk is in line with the Department of Agriculture's goal to promote agricultural development and inclusive growth, and to support the commitment of President Rodrigo Duterte to hasten the delivery of assistance to the farming and fishing communities for a matatag, maginhawa, at panatag na buhay. For inquiries, please contact DA at their hotlines. For Globe users, 0917-712-8607 and Smart users, 0998-566-7823.
Malasakit, tunay na pagbabago, tinud-anay ang kausaban.
RPN Radio Philippines Network, Radyo RONDA, DXXX Zamboanga, member kapisanan ng mga broadcaster ng Pilipinas.
Ang oras po natin dito sa lungsod ng Zamboanga at buong Pilipinas, 5 minutos pagkalipas ng alas 6 ng gabi. Magandang gabi po. Kumusta po tayo ngayon? Huling araw ng Ramadan. Happy Eid al-Fitr to all. Kumusta po kayo? Sabado po tayo ngayon. 23 ng Mayo. At ito po ang programa ninyo. Programa namin. Programa nating lahat, ang Parsugpatan. Usaping pangkapayapaan, proyekto po ng IRDT, Integrated Resource Development for Tribe People, sa pamamagitan po ng Project Peace Connect, funded by the Asia Foundation. Ang Parsugpatan po ay mapapanood at mapapakinggan tuwing Miyerkules alas 10 hanggang alas 11 ng umaga at tuwing Sabado at Linggo alas 6 hanggang alas 7 ng gabi. Dito lamang po sa RPN DXXX 1008 sa inyong mga radio dial. Meron din po tayong special Parsugpatan na session tuwing Lunes, Martes, Huwebes at Biyernes, alas 4 hanggang alas 5 ng gabi ng hapon. Pinag-uusapan po ang model family in Islam. Live po tayo dito sa ating Parsugpatan. Live tayo sa Facebook page ng RPN DXXX Zamboanga. Live din tayo sa Facebook page ng IRDT. Live tayo sa YouTube. Live din po tayo sa live stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Magandang gabi po. Buenas noches, Zamboanga. Maayong gabi kanatong tanan. Good evening world. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Wherever you are, welcome. Kasama po ang ating mga partners and stakeholders dito sa ating pagsukpatan, ang Local Government Unit of Zamboanga City through the Technical Working Group on Preventing and Countering Violent Extremism and Terrorism under kay Mr. Jojo Abdusalam. Kasama din po ang Ulama Council of Zamboanga Peninsula, the Roman Catholic Church, United Church of Christ in the Philippines, kasama din po ang academic sector sa pamamagitan po ng Ateneo de Zamboanga University, Western Mindanao State University, Zamboanga State College of Marine Sciences and Technology. Kasama din po ang akang security sector sa pamamagitan po ng Philippine National Police through the Police Regional Office 9, Zamboanga City Police Office, at ang ating mga peace salam stations all over the city. Kasama ang ating mga peace salam volunteer. Kasama din po ang Armed Forces of the Philippines sa pamamagitan po ng Joint Task Force Zamboanga under the command of Colonel John Anthony de Vinagracia. Kasama din po ang Marine Battalion Landing Team 11 under the command of Lieutenant Colonel Joel Atienza. Kasama din po ang 74th Infantry Battalion under the command of Lieutenant Colonel James Sababan. At ang Naval Forces Western Mindanao under the command of Rear Admiral Eric Kagawan. So welcome po dito sa ating pagsugpatan. Sean Kuala, good evening. Alan Romel Labayoglan, good evening. Neil de los Reyes, good evening. Magkakasama po natin ngayong gabi ang ating President ng Zamboanga Chamber of Commerce. Pag-usapan po natin mamaya kay Mr. Pocholo Soliven kung kumusta ang negosyo dito sa lungsod ng Zamboanga prior to the coronavirus or prior to ECQ. Na-downgrade po tayo to GCQ at ano-ano na. Kukumustahin natin kung ano na ang mga prospects para sa negosyo post-COVID. Gaya ka ng sabi ng iba, sabi ng World Health Organization, ang coronavirus is here to stay. Okay, balik po tayo. Eli Cambonga. El, good evening. So, dito na po tayo ngayon. Kasama na po natin si Mr. Cholo Soliben, ang ating presidente ng Zamboanga Chamber of Commerce. Chol, good evening.
Ay, buenas, Doc.
Si. Welcome, Chol, no? Na parsupatan. Pa-request lang yun, Chol. Pwede kita man Tagalog? Okay lang?
Okay lang.
Okay, si.
Pero taturbya ka diyaton lengua.
Kasi we are being hooked na on the Otto region, Otto provinces.
Yes. Tagli siya lang, tagli.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, sige.
So, first question, Chol, no? How was the business environment before the ECQ?
Oh, before the ECQ,
Yes.
Zamboanga is...
Let's make a little comparison.
Okay. Before the ECQ or before COVID, we were very hopeful that 2020 would be a banner year.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, all predictions are pointed to that this will be a lucky year for all of us. So,
Yes.
unfortunately, beginning of the year, there were so many calamities, no, including gani el eruption del Taal.
Taal, yes.
Kabar gani el COVID, no, earthquake, no, ya kwan kita, habla sila experience, no. So if you go by the assessment and the measurement of the city or the local government unit, I will just be quoting from City Administrator Apple Go when she said that the city, if you base it on what our local businessman, particularly the micro, small, and medium enterprise, declared as income of the previous year, we are losing about 3 billion a month. Yes.
3 billion a month.
3 billion, but I believe that we are losing more than that, because what we are capturing is only the legitimate business. We also have to consider that there are nano entrepreneurs, micro entrepreneurs who are not really captured in terms of their income by the city or by our revenue office, no. So plus or minus, I can safely say that it's even double or triple that the declaration of the local government unit.
Okay.
Because everything stops, no. There was no economic activity. It's zero. So there are people who were unemployed, no work, no pay. There are work stoppage, there are zero operation except for the essentials, which continue to operate, like our sardines factory and the pharmacy, and as well as the supermarket, no. But more than all, overall, those are the current figures that we are looking at, and even if we are under GCQ, we are still not in the business as usual mode.
Okay.
Yeah, so as we face the new normal, I was able to preside a meeting with the Regional Development Council, wherein we are the Economic Development Committee Chair, no, being the representative of the private sector to the RDC and representing Zamboanga. I think what is important right now is that we have to adapt with the new normal. And with the new normal comes with a new mindset. And when I say a new mindset, this is not business as usual.
Okay.
This is business unusual. And if you are not going to adapt to the current new normal or the new modalities of doing business, then you will definitely not survive. No? So it's a matter of innovating your new business, transitioning to e-commerce from a brick and mortar, or even try to look deep and hard enough in your current business model and try to adapt to the current situation.
Mhm. So, ano na ang magiging normal, Chol, for the business sector?
Well, we are not, hindi na natin ini-expect na magiging normal ito because, the byword right now is new normal.
Okay.
Everybody seems to be talking about transitioning to e-commerce platform.
Mhm.
And that is what we are also trying to do right now. We are trying to adapt by the call of our government for people to stay at home and not to go out.
Mhm.
So the only way for these people to be able to, get what their basic necessities is through ordering it online, and that is where these businesses should transition and innovate and make a presence in the e-platform or the e-commerce.
Mhm. So, those who are in the online business, you think will magiging successful?
Yes. In fact, overnight, there are so many delivery delivery services catering to the to the market that are ordering from the online services.
Mhm.
So this is the new normal. This is what we are looking at, and this will continue because unless there will be a new vaccine that will cure COVID, the new normal would be people will be staying at home and will be hesitant to go out and strictly enforcing to themselves social distancing.
Mhm.
So that's the new normal also.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so the brick and mortar stores will need to at least come up with a what you call a mestizo operation.
Mhm.
We may continue to do some or operate brick and mortar, but you also need to adapt to the new business concept, which is using e-commerce as a new platform for doing business. And I think one way of looking at this is really looking at the current operations of Amazon, of Jeff Bezos, wherein Amazon tripled their businesses because Americans are now just buying everything online.
Mhm.
So, and if you try to look at the current situation, there are so many brick and mortar operations, big names, big retailers are closing shop and filing for Chapter 11, which is filing for bankruptcy.
Uh-huh.
Yes. So this is the new normal. So if you're not going to adapt, sabi nga, if you're not going to adapt or die.
Mhm. Okay, so that's how business is now.
Yes. And you need to be flexible, you need to be resilient, and you need to go where the market is right now. And the market right now is in the social media, is in the e-commerce businesses. And so that's why we are also appealing. If you ask people, let's say the new normal for employees or government employees, or is for them to work from home.
Yes.
Another question is, we need also to appeal to our telecommunications company to make sure that Wi-Fi connections are strong enough to be able for them to function so that they can effectively work from home.
Mhm.
Diba?
Yes,
Diba?
yes.
You cannot ask people to work from home if our Wi-Fi connections are having some problems in terms of connectivity or
very
in
true.
terms of reach or
Yes.
strength.
Very true,
Yes.
very true. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what do you suggest? Kasi based on our experience, Chol, no? Our internet connection, especially in the Philippines, in Zamboanga City, are very slow.
Okay. Since the ICT is part of my committee under the Economic Development Committee, that has always been our issue with our telecommunications. We are talking about redundancy or interconnectivity, but we have already brought this issue with the ICT, and the ICT promised that there are certain areas that they will be giving free Wi-Fi connections. And I think they have already started identifying which of these areas that needs a free Wi-Fi zone.
Oh. Kasi my worry, Chol, no, is come opening of classes where schools will be requiring students to go online, then
Yes.
we have very slow net connections.
Yes. That is also the issue of our educational sector. And we have already brought this to the attention to the DICT because they are now looking at how they can really address the problem and be relevant as we, again, the word new normal, especially for our students that will have to go online in terms of the learnings. No? So that was also brought up by DepEd since most of the learning, the educational mode right now is transitioning also through online.
Yes.
See.
Okay. So, as president of the Chamber of Commerce, what's your suggestion to our business people here?
Okay. For the chamber, no, we have gone through the early part of the lockdown. Our chamber was deeply involved in trying to really determine how we can best serve our medical frontliners. No, so we.
Okay. One moment, Chol, no? Kasi alam naman po natin itong okay.
Yang cut.
Chol, sorry,
Oh.
no? We are being
Yes.
cut by one of the telcos every 12 minutes. That's
Yeah,
the new
yeah.
normal.
Okay. So we have gone through that. No, we also were deeply involved in determining the needs and trying to also provide and support, no, for our medical frontliners in terms of the PPEs and other needs that our medical practitioners were in need at the time. So after that, no, 15 days after the lockdown, we have already started doing Zoom meetings.
Yes.
That's also a new normal, or a Google Meet. We have been meeting regularly on what we call the business continuity plan. But as we go deeper, trying to determine how to do the business continuity plan, the paradigm has shifted because the business continuity plan is a plan that is similar to a man-made or what you call that, a disaster, no? That is natural, no?
Yes.
But COVID is different, no? Like for example, in Zamboanga City, when we had the Zamboanga siege,
Yes.
the problem is just contained, and it was only for 21 days. But it was already considered to be a humanitarian crisis.
Yes.
Okay? Now, another thing also is, let's say if you have Yolanda or you have a typhoon, no? After the typhoon, and even if you destroy the entire city, that's where the Build Back Better program comes in.
Yes.
You mean, tapos na ang calamity. That's why you are rebuilding. But COVID is a totally different thing. It's a continuing dynamic problem. So it is a continuous problem that has never been contained. The only approach that we are trying to do is really just to flatten the curve, to make it sure that medical facilities and our medical practitioners are having the enough personal protection equipment so that they will be able to at least the flattening of the curve is not necessarily to cure COVID, but to make sure that we are buying time. Okay?
Mhm. And no further infection.
And no further infection. It's more of a containment.
Mhm.
Okay? So, it's not a cure. So, when you say ECQ to GCQ, it doesn't mean some people think, we can already go out and go back to normal ways. That's not what is this all about.
Mhm.
So, just to be able to categorize COVID as a man-made, as a natural calamity is already difficult enough. Because we don't know whether it is man-made or natural.
Mhm.
And there are no cure available at this point in time. So, so it's a continuing thing. So, what we were really espousing is, okay, so that there's a problem. Are we going to just sit down and not do anything and just allow COVID to take over our daily lives? Hindi man tamin sensina, no? It's not the way, it's not how we should do it. So that's why new normal comes with a new mindset.
Okay.
It's a how you look at things, how you look at being able to be flexible, resilient enough to overcome all of this. Another school of thought was saying, if you try to look at the statistics of how many people were infected and or already died by COVID, comparing it to other causes of death, mas mucho gani accidents or the simple, if you try to look at it comparatively. So what this new school of thought is teaching us is that yes, there is COVID, but there's life after, even if there's COVID. So it's how you look at things, whether you look at this as a challenge or as a disaster or as an opportunity to change our ways, to change our new kind of behaving as a member, as a human being in this planet. How we look at our environment, how we look at our family life, how we look at our own respective lives. These are the things that teaches us, or there's a message behind all of this.
Okay. You mentioned about the negative effects of COVID-19 to the business sector. What about
Yes.
the positive effects, Chol?
Well, as the saying goes, the Chinese would always say, for every crisis there is an opportunity. Now, but for people who are adamant to change and to be not to go with the flow and not to be able having the difficulty to adapt, then that's a problem, because that's the reason why we are always advocating a change of mindset. When this is over, and I hope it will be soon, you are going into an entirely new world. The old system is dead.
Yes.
What we are coming into is a new paradigm, a new way of life. So it's how you go around and be able to adapt, because the old way will not come back.
Okay.
So it's a change of mindset. The new normal calls for a change of a new mindset.
Okay. So there is a question here. COVID is here to stay for 3 to 5 years. E-commerce means less manpower. What are the safeguards for the labor force?
Okay. Currently, as president of the chamber and the president and also the chairman of the Economic Development Committee, we have already lined up projects intended to ramp up new employment. No, I'm saying new employment because we want to create new jobs. So we are that's why the call for a new mindset is calling for looking inward at what we do best and what we have abundantly in our region. So it's about time that we should be confined in our comfort zone, Doc says, because we have been for the past how many years I've been telling them, why can't we produce our own, let's say, rubber gloves when we are the #1 producer of rubber in the country?
You're right.
Why can we not do it here? Why can't we not produce it here? Because that is an in-demand medical rubber gloves right now. Why can't we not do it? Our coconut is really, abla sila medyo may problema tayo in terms of prices for our copra. But there's a new scientific study that our virgin coconut oil is a cure for COVID. So why can't we not ramp up our production for virgin coconut oil? Okay? We have problems with, and we have a lot of coconut plantations in our region.
Yes.
Okay? So it's not a rocket science, Doc. No? We can always come up with something, and we are now partnering with DOST because Secretary Fortunato de la Peña is the one really pushing that we use virgin coconut oil as an antidote against COVID, no? And to, raise our immune system. Another thing is our problem with alcohol. Did you know that all that alcohol can be produced out of coconut water?
Wow.
Hindi ba ang coconut water natin, pag gumagawa tayo ng copra or we just throw it away?
Yes, yes.
There's a scientific study that is ready for mass production that we can produce our own alcohol. And right now we are having problems with alcohol. Okay?
And the prices shoot up.
So all these things, all the raw materials are right here in our backyard. It's just a matter of changing our mindset and producing it. Our abaca, we are #1 in abaca. Did you know that the face mask, the component of the face mask is majority is made of abaca fiber? Yes. So, and we are one of the biggest producer now of abaca. So why can't we not use this and create industries out of these raw materials?
Okay, Chol. No, taking cue from what you just said, no, the producers of copras are small farmers, right?
Yes.
So how can the Chamber of Commerce and Industry help these small farmers in terms of producing the coconut water into alcohol, converting the coconut water to alcohol, and abaca into Christmas?
We are creating a system wherein we will do the value chain. Actually, we already have the value chain analysis as well as the supply chain. No, it's just a matter of aggregating them and create an ecosystem for us to be able to arrive at a raw material that is that can already sustain a mass production that we can even at least maskin ang gusto natin is kahit yung current needs natin internally, meaning ng mga Pilipino, kaya na natin i-supply without necessarily being dependent on China or other countries for this basic personal protective equipment like face mask or the rubber gloves or alcohol. That is
okay. The new normal again, no? Pangalawa na to. Okay. Chol, sorry again.
Minutes galit no? So, Akel, yun yung strategy natin that we will try to develop industries surrounding our own identified champion products. When I say champion products, this has already been identified by our Department of Trade and Industry. No, I'm working closely with the DTI particularly with this champion product as economic development chair, and also as a mentor myself to the Kapatid Mentor Me program, wherein we have several batches already that graduated from the Kapatid Mentor Me program. So we have a lot of mentees right now just waiting on the wings to be able to participate in these opportunities.
Okay.
So, since these are also part of the Philippine Economic Stimulus proposal that we are also pushing, and we have been working with Congressman Salceda for the PESA Act, and it's now being, I think, introduced already because this will form part of the stimulus package that the government is trying to package to be able really to not only to support the MSMEs and the large corporations, but also to create new industries in answer to the new normal way of demand. Akil gane este mga cosa yun tenantes.
There is a text question here. Sir, pwede pakitanong ulit kay Sir Cholo, nabanggit niya kanina yung may ginagawa ang chamber para sa mga maliliit na trabahador.
Okay. In fact, yesterday, we also partnered with USAID. USAID is also one of our partners. In fact, we know that we hear you that most of our nano entrepreneurs and the micro entrepreneurs who have very limited capital or funding to continue their business, because I think and I believe most of them have already used up their capital during the lockdown for their own consumption, hindi ba?
Yes.
Yung mga for survival to find basic necessities. We have already a package. What I can tell them and advise them is to go to the respective negosyo centers, because SP or the Small Business Corporation have already come up with a package that will be able to reach out to all these micro entrepreneurs or the non-entrepreneurs who are in need of new capital.
So, PCCI is always ready to help them.
Of course, we are always there to assist them, because that's our role. No, we want to expand the base of business, and the way to go is really to go lower, even lower than the micro. That's why we have identified the nano. The nano are those who are not registered with government, but are doing a part of the informal or the underground economy that you can see. No, they are there, but they are not being captured in terms of the gross income or being part of the GDP, of the gross domestic product. Okay. So that is what we are also trying to capture, bring them up to the above ground, so that they will be able, or government will be able to support them.
Okay. COVID is both human-induced and natural, sir. Natural in the sense it mutated from animal species, then it became human disaster since human made it transmit to other countries.
Yeah, but there are so many findings right now. In fact, there are what we call even the book that was written by Steve Kuntz. I think you encountered that. So there are so many versions. So we don't know whether it's human-induced or it came from animals or whatever. What is important is right now everybody is campaigning for cure, and that we hope to be able to reach that point that we are still alive when we have already the vaccine. But for the meantime, we don't want to be held hostage by our fear of getting infected. Life is good. We need to live our lives according to God's plan. So so long as you practice mga protocols, then I think we are good. But we need to continue living, not in fear, but to live normal as possible.
Kaya I always say this, Chol, no? Ang pagbukas ng mga business establishments ay para sa ekonomiya. Hindi po para sa mga tao na mapag-alagala at mag-enjoy kasi naboboard na sa bahay.
Yes. Because we cannot also expect government to always subsidize and to give all this ayuda if business is also stopped, no? Because the business is the goose that lays the golden egg.
Yes, that's correct.
They are the ones paying all these taxes for social projects and social, programs of government. No, without business, how will the engine of government evolve or run or continues to run? No, so that's why we have to manage and balance the health issue versus the economic health or the health of the economy. That's why whether we are safe, whether we can say that we are safe or not, we need to open slowly by pace the economy because we need to pump prime our economy to start again because we cannot continue to be closed, locked down, and we continue also to spend without any earning. Ikaw lang tamin pareho din ang gobyerno ay kailangan din kumita para ipagpatuloy yung mga proyekto at mga programa nila.
Okay.
And that's the private sector's role also by paying their taxes, through revenues from the businesses.
Okay. Chol, before I'll ask you for your your message to our business sector, no? Is the Disaster Risk Reduction Management Office part of the group of your group sa mga meetings kasi
yes.
risk reduction ang Disaster Risk Reduction Management Office.
I'm not sure. I am also a member of the Task Force COVID. I'm the only one from the private sector who was appointed by the mayor to be part of the Task Force COVID. So, both locally and regional. No, here I'm representing the Chamber of Commerce for the city, but in the region I'm representing as the RDC. Economic Development Chair. So I get both front seat information of what is really happening on the ground as far as the COVID situation is concerned.
Okay. So, Chol, your message to the business sector and to the Zamboangueños?
Well, Amugan, yun nga, yung kanina sinabi ko na there is no back to normal. So long as we already, realize the fact that what we are beginning to unravel, is the new normal, there will be no more back to normal or business as usual. So this new normal calls for a new way of thinking, a new approaches, a new mindset. We cannot continue to hold on to what is already gone, or what is the past, or what we used to, yung nakasanayan natin. Because that will not come back. No? What we are telling people, for those who are willing to listen, is for them to adapt to the new normal. And by adapting is like looking at new way of doing business, innovating their own businesses, and using their own existing model by also trying to adapt to all these new technologies that are available. So we cannot insist that our old model or the old way of doing things will still be the same. Kaya, tayo lang mahihirapan, Doc, no? If we continue to insist na this is how we used to do it. So that's why new normal calls for new mindset, new way of doing things, and innovation.
So,
That is very, very critical. If you change your mindset, you will look at things differently. While this is a crisis, there are also opportunities. So when you say you change your mindset, you change also your way of living. It's how you look at things. Aplaganin sila, optimists look at a glass half full. Negativists look at it as half empty.
tama.
So it's a matter of perspective.
Yes.
Okay. So yan lang yung pwede kong i-ano sa mga tao, lalong-lalo na yung mga nakikinig. We really need to change our...
Okay. So last na, no? Para at least natin si Mr. Pocholo Soliven, no? Oo. So, sorry, Chol.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead, Chol.
Timing lang. Oo. Akil gani, no? It's a whole new world. A whole new world, and the old way of doing things should be set aside and, being able to embrace the new normal.
So,
Kasi magkontra kita, kung ikokontrahin natin yan, tayo rin din ang mahihirapan. Because the old way will never come back. It's a whole new world out there.
do not resist change.
Don't resist change. Embrace change because change is good.
Yes. Okay. So, Chol, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Doc.
Hope
Thank you.
we can call you some other time to join
All
us.
the time, Doc. All the time. No
Okay.
problem.
Thank
Okay.
you, Mr.
Thank you,
Pocholo
thank you.
Sullivan. And good night. So, yun po, si Mr. Pocholo Sullivan, ang President ng Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry dito sa Zamboanga City. Okay? So, bago natin ipagpatuloy ang ating pagsugpatan, Rochi Banico Brion, good evening. Vilma Cruz, Bing, good evening. Good evening también, and good evening too, no? Jojo Abdusalam, Joe, I'll call you in a moment, no? Councilor Eddie Tupa Saavedra, buenas noches, Doc says. IRDT Philippines, good evening, Doc says. And to our phone patch guest, Sir Cholo Sullivan, Governor pala, no? Ng Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Miss Sina Yambao, good evening. Gian Paulo Ferraniel, dapat may sub-channel na ng digital na RPN teleradyo, RONDA, para madagdagan sila ng mga sub-channel. Pwede, no? Pwede. Okay? So siguro sa ngayon, teka muna, no? Let's greet, no? I'd like to greet Emmy Mondehar, a very, very happy birthday to you. May you have many, many more birthdays to come. Good evening and happy birthday kun Aini Lepiten. And happy 51st wedding anniversary to Will and Rose Almazan. Okay? So, let's move on. Ang oras po natin ay 10 minutos bago po mag alas 7 ng gabi. Magkakasama din natin ngayon si Mr. Jojo Abdusalam. ang Executive Assistant ng Mayor on Muslim Affairs. Kasi may mga tanong dito kung pwede ba daw lumabas bukas considering that na-declare na po na bukas na ang Hari Raya. Okay, so sa linya natin ngayon si Mr. Jojo Abdusalam. Jo, good evening and happy Eid al-Fitr.
Good evening, Doc. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And Eid Mubarak to each and every one of us. Doc? Yes, Doc.
Okay. So, Jo, may mga tanong tayo dito, no? Can I go out tomorrow being a Sunday kasi it's Hari Raya? What's the advice of the city government and the advice of the Ulama Council, Jo?
Yes, Doc. Regarding po bukas sa celebration po ng Eid al-Fitr, nagkataon po ng Sunday. Doc, we've been as the Zamboangueños witness na 4 consecutive Sunday, we've been in the lockdown every Sunday kasi nga sa ating COVID ordinance and sa EO, every Sunday is a lockdown day. Kasi nagdi-disinfect yung ating mga frontliners sa iba't ibang sulok ng Zamboanga City.
Okay.
So, yung sa mga tanong, Doc, about kung pwedeng simba or mass gathering bukas, definitely, Doc, may statement na po ang ating ulama. Subalit kahit po may statement ng ating ulama, dahil nga po Sunday, lockdown day po ng Zamboanga City in accordance with our COVID ordinance and executive order of the local government of Zamboanga, wala pong exemption. Wala pong exemption to, Doc.
Okay.
So, ibig sabihin po, lahat po ng magdadasal para po sa Eid al-Fitr, kailangan po sa bahay na lang po gawin ang pagdarasal. Sinabi naman po ng ating mga alim, ng ating mga religious leader, na itong pagdadasal ng Eid al-Fitr ay isang sunnat. It is not obligated. Whether you pray or not, it will not affect your Ramadan. Yun ang sinabi. Ibig sabihin, at sinabi pa nila na ng mga ulama natin, na kahit sa bahay, pwede kang magdasal ng Eid al-Fitr. Sa panahon pa natin ngayon, Doc, na kosa kita experience sa harapan na Zamboanga, el pandemic, el COVID, very glaring el number takida di atin kina Zamboanga with 140.
And we already have the community transmission 1, Jo, no, right?
Yes, right, Doc. We already have the community transmission. So, no sabi gata on the ara si COVID. Kay el mga carrier del virus, iyo pwede kita carrier, ali pwede carrier, ken Zamboangueño testa na Zamboanga, pwede kita carrier kasi asymptomatic gan esta enfermedad. So por eso de aton mayor, talamagat el cooperación de todos Zamboangueño, Muslim, Lumad, or Christian, to cooperate with the government in fighting COVID. Por eso, tatsulit kita kay GCQ. So, in answering that, akel that question si pwede resa el mga Muslim communities el Eid al-Fitr, pero resa sila sila na individual kasadila in their individual houses. Pwede sila resa el Eid al-Fitr. Pero when you say resa sila afuera na open space na mosque, mass gathering sila, again, lockdown mañana, without even mentioning the statement of Ulama Council, aquel declaring el cancellation del Eid al-Fitr, without even mentioning that, kay Senate COVID ordinance, Senate executive order declaring el Sunday is a lockdown day, so necesita todo gente should adhere to that ordinance kasi lazy de aton kina Zamboanga.
Okay.
So in consequence, whoever violate that ordinance, that executive order,
will have to face the consequences.
Will have to face the consequences. So, it's so unfortunate na yakit na si Sunday. Siguro, if you have to pass it na Saturday, maybe we could bend some rules. we could adhere to the social distancing or physical distancing, but definitely Sunday is a lockdown day for Zamboanga.
Okay. So,
Yes, Doc.
kasi LD aton prayer tamen jo, no? It's a communication between you and Allah. 'Di ba?
Yes, Doc. Yes, Doc. Yes, Doc.
Oh,
Yes,
so
definitely.
we don't need to go to the mosque, sa mga Christians sa churches, no, to pray.
Yes.
Anyway, prayer is a communication between you and your God.
Yes, Doc. Yes, Doc. If you are that pious in praying to God, it's better to pray it at home. Kasi solemn, you will
Yes.
not be disturbed. Praying with your family is the most rewarding thing that would happen to a family when you pray together. Praying together, eating together, living forever. Di ba, Doc?
Yeah. That's very true, Jo.
And at the same time, we are also helping our community to flatten the curve of COVID. So this is one thing that our mayor is really calling for the cooperation of every Zamboangueño in Zamboanga City. And basta-basta itong sakit na ito, Doc. Kasi nga, nasa 143 na tayo.
At saka hindi natin nakikita yan.
Hindi natin nakikita. Hindi to tulad ng Zamboanga City. Nakikita natin yung kalaban. Ito,
Yes.
kahit saan, delikado ka. Kahit saan sulok ng Zamboanga, maglakad ka sa mall, pumunta ka ng masjid, magkuhan ka, saan ka, may makasalubong ka, hindi mo sigurado na yung kasalubong mo o makakausap mo ay hindi carrier ng virus.
Tama.
So mas mainam, nasa sa bahay na lang po tayo para makatulong tayo sa pag-flatten ng curve.
Okay. So, Joe, before I'll request you to give your message, especially calling on our Muslim brothers and sisters, no, in the Tausug dialect.
Yes.
But before that, Eid Mubarak, according to Professor Jeff Kimpa. Okay, Jeff, good evening. Okay, Joe.
Eid Mubarak ka, Jeff.
Your message in the Tausug dialect, Joe.
Si Doc. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ang mga katemangod ko ka Musliman din di hadaira sa Zamboangan, Eid Mubarak kato nyo katan. Mga kato tayo mga ran ko haga Islam, bukunda malum kato, Hawaii pa in COVID din in local government of Zamboanga, nang nuoti kato. Magsambayan kita nyo ha Boulevard, ibuhanin taod na to. Magsambayan kita nyo kamasid-masjiran, gyatusanin taod na to. Sumawa mga tayo mga tuhaga na Islam, hawak to ini. Aon sakit panyakit kimakanata daira sin Zamboangan, intanda niya, hanggatos ka patantag na in positive COVID cases din. Di tanyo kakitanin ato, di tanyo kakitanin sakit. Di tanyo kakitaan bang harin in sakit inideng harin na ini tungod harin na ini lokal. Sumawa mga tayo mo daga Islam, impangayo sin mayol na to kalasahan, amuin humanong nakita habay. Asal dahil mga kaulawan tanyo, nag-ifta, nagbayta, sinin Idil Fitri, sunat sambayang. Manjari mo sa sambayang mo na bay, manjari mo sa sambayang mo na masjid, sumagawa, hawak toon sakit bay ni panyakit, in-advising kaulaman ta, habay na sadya kita sumambayang. Hasupaya masalamat na isab, in mga anak asawata, in mga kataw-tay mga oranta. Alhamdulillah mga tayo mga udkuha kami Islam, mga Muslim daira Zamboangan, bukon sadya ini in Idil Fitri, langgalon na to. Asa lugay na to buhi, magbalik-balikin Idil Fitri ni. Asa lugay na to buhi. Adakala, konsum ko ni sa 2021, wayroon na COVID, namisan kita nyo mag-inuusan, iwuhan, magsambayang congregation, hawayroon na kabukaan tanyo. Sumawa mga tayo mga udkuha kami Islam, hawak toon panakit panyakit beni, in pangayo na mo, haparinta sindaira Zamboangan, maghambuok kita nyo, magsambayang kita nyo Idil Fitri, hapamay-bayin tanto, itangis na to pa Allah, idwaan na to pa Allah, kanya-kanya pabay, bang maning COVID ini, palawaon na sin Allah, akatilingkal Pilipinas. Mahuli, mga taymangod ko kalasahan, mga kamusliman ni Daria Zamboangan, habay kita nyo magsambayang, masalamat in kawitan nyo, makasalamat kita nyo kawisin kaibanan. Pray at home, Stay safe, save lives. Wabado zalik, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, Jo, thank you very much. Eid Mubarak. Okay, Jo.
Thank you, Doc. Thank you.
Thank you, and good night, Jo. Thank you very much.
Goodbye, Doc.
Okay. So, yun po mga kaibigan, no? Yun ang panawagan ng ating local government. Panawagan din ng Ulama Council of Zamboanga Peninsula. Panawagan din ng IRDT, no? To stay safe, stay home po para po sa kaligtasan ng marami. Okay? Muling happy birthday to Emmy Gatap Mondehar. Happy birthday also to Aine Lepiten. And to happy 51st wedding anniversary to Will and Rose Almazan. Mga kaibigan, wala na po kaming oras dito sa ating pagsugpatan. Sa ngalan po ng lahat ng bumubuo ng IRDT, headed by our Executive Director, MK Jikiri, our President, Mas Uso, the Board of Directors of IRDT, the men and women, our partners and stakeholders. Si Doc Ses po nagpapasalamat. Thank you very much. Muchísimas gracias. Daghang salamat. Maksukul kanyo katantan, Terry Makasi. At nagiiwan po ng isang maganda at mapayapang gabi po sa ating lahat.
RPN Radio Philippines Network. Radyo Ronda. DXXX Zamboanga. Member, kapisanan ng mga broadcaster ng Pilipinas.
Isang mensahe mula kay Ding Dong Dantes at ng Department of Health.
Kakagaling ko lang ng grocery. Siyempre, hindi ko hahayaan na pumasok ang COVID-19 sa bahay at mapahamak ang pamilya ko. Kaya iiwan ko ang sapatos ko sa labas. At ngayon, maghuhugas ako ng kamay ng 20 seconds. O ayan, wala na ang virus. Tandaan, buhay ng pamilya natin na nakasalalay rito. Let's heal as one.
Isang mensahe mula kay Jody Santa Maria at ng Department of Health.
Mga mommies, pagdating sa COVID-19, dapat hindi tayo kampante. Bagamat hindi nakikita ang sakit na ito ay nakamamatay. At hanggang ngayon wala pa rin lunas. Kaya protektahan natin ang ating pamilya. Laging maghugas ng kamay, huwag hahawakan ng mukha, at manatili sa bahay para makaiwas sa sakit na ito. Tandaan, buhay ng pamilya natin ang nakasalalay dito. Let's heal as one.
Isang mensahe mula kay Melay Cantiveros at ng Department of Health.
Alam niyo ba na pumapasok ang COVID-19 sa ating katawan sa pamamagitan ng mata, ilong at bibig? Kaya lagi kaming conscious dito sa bahay kapag umuubo kami. Lagi kami naghuhugas ng kamay in 20 seconds. Pag lumalabas kami, lagi namin suot ang mask. Lagi lang natin tatandaan mga mamshi. Buhay ng pamilya natin ang nakasalalay dito. Let's heal as one.
Sama-sama, tulong-tulong, ating labanan ng COVID-19. Kaya natin to, wag lang matakot. Kung sama-sama, ay walang problema. Labanan ng COVID, labanan ng COVID, kaya natin to.
Para sa karagdagang impormasyon, pumunta sa doh.gov.ph o sundan ang official DOH Facebook page.
Baker Square now open! Matitikman mo na ang masarap na tinapay ng Baker Square at sa murang halaga, swak na pasok sa budget mo. Kaya bisitahin na ang Baker Square, Basement 1, fronting KCC Supermarket. Baker Square, freshly baked breads every day. Takiya todo na KCC para con ustedes. Baker Square now open! Matitikman mo na ang masarap na tinapay ng Baker Square at sa murang halaga, swak na pasok sa budget mo. Kaya bisitahin na ang Baker Square, Basement 1, fronting KCC Supermarket. Baker Square, freshly baked breads every day. Takiya todo na KCC para con ustedes.
Ang trusted dog food ni Catherine Bernardo, Nutri-Chunks na.
Listo at ganado ang baby ko sa vet-approved Nutri-Chunks with active boost and prebiotics na pampalisto. Made with real meat and essential nutrients that help keep them healthy and happy. Listo ganado sa Nutri-Chunks.
Ang sigurisang misis, sa KCC Supermarket lang bumibili. Kung saan, presko ang mga bilihin. Abot kaya pa ng budget mo. Si KCC Supermarket, kumpleto. Dahil lahat ng hinahanap mo, andito na. Kaya mga sigurisang misis, mamili na sa KCC Supermarket.
Kampanya laban sa pagkalat ng COVID-19. Sabayan natin ang kampanya laban sa pagkalat ng fake news. Huwag mag-share ng mga unconfirmed posts at news para hindi ito magdulot ng panik at takot. Mag-research kung may kalituhan o pagdududa sa mga nababasa online. Panoorin at pakinggan ang mga briefing at advisories mula mismo sa Department of Health. Together, let's fight the COVID-19. Fight disinformation and stop fake news.
Basta't laging handa at sama-sama, kaya natin to. Isang mahalagang paalala mula sa DOH, PCOO, KBP at ng himpilang ito.
Department of Agriculture presents the Malasakit Help Desk. This will serve as an integrated window for selected services of the Department of Agriculture, including its attached agencies, bureaus, and corporations. It complements the Public Assistance Center located in all DA offices. The establishment of the Malasakit Help Desk is in line with the Department of Agriculture's goal to promote agricultural development and inclusive growth, and to support the commitment of President Rodrigo Duterte to hasten the delivery of assistance to the farming and fishing communities for a matatag, maginhawa at panatag na buhay. For inquiries, please contact DA at their hotlines. For Globe users, 0917-712-8607 and Smart users, 0998-566-7823.
RPN Radio Philippines Network. Radyo Ronda. DXXX Zamboanga. Member, kapisanan ng mga broadcaster ng Pilipinas.
10 minutos después de alas 7. Esta hora taliba con ustedes KC Mall de Zamboanga. Everything's here at KCC for you.
Ang sigurisang misis, sa KCC Supermarket lang bumibili. Kung saan, presko ang mga bilihin. Abot kaya pa ng budget mo. Si KCC Supermarket, kumpleto. Dahil lahat ng hinahanap mo, andito na. Kaya mga sigurisang misis, mamili na sa KCC Supermarket.
Bienvenido al programa Noche de Ronda.
Zamboanga, hermosa, preciosa, bella, orgullo de Mindanao.
Muy buenas noches, querido radio oyente. Este es el programa Noche de Ronda, que te presenta a los ciudadanos concierne acerca del bienestar del Yatón Bella, ciudad de Zamboanga. Noche de Ronda, un programa musical para el entretenimiento de todo, programa de información y programa que puede darle dirección con los ciudadanos a tiempo de necesidad. Noche de Ronda, dedicado con el Yatón Bella ciudad de Zamboanga, el retiro de las bellas zamboangueñas, retiro de los hombres buenos, ciudad de las flores, orgullo de Mindanao. Otra vez, saludos y bienvenido, Nadiaton, Noche de Ronda.
See the setting sun, the evening's just begun, and love is in the air. Be mine tonight. At a time like this,
El Noche de Ronda a llevar mga informaciones del mga suceso alrededor del pueblo durante el noche. Entretenimiento para aquellos mga personas que te vigila y mantener el paz y tranquilidad, mientras que Silata vela para darle con ustedes el protección durante la oscuridad del noche. El programa que puede darle guía y dirección a los ciudadanos a tiempo de necesidad y emergencia. Este, el Noche de Ronda, el programa del mga ciudadanos concierne na bienestar del pueblo de
Zamboanga, hermosa, preciosa, bendita, orgullo de Mindanao. Todas las que hermosean su deliciosa ciudad.
Buenas. Buenas. Kumusta? 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 ¿Qué tal? Sábado también quiere decir Noche de Ronda Saturday Edition. Y habla también social distancing, por eso man distancia conmigo hasta alas 8. Kaya to mga brother Muslim and sister Muslim, Happy Hari Raya Idul Fitr Mubarak. At mga kumpanyero sa inyo na Manggusu, Vitali, kunal mga Barahins family, también Angelines family, Happy Hari Raya Puasa. Mandistansya también kanatun aldatun mga engineer sa na transmitter site si Jerry, hindi kali Jerry, si Ray Karumba. Aking frente conmigo si el nuevo, na si nuevo, nakanili 7 meses sa yuki, nuevo pa. Si Engineer JR Neot. Pao na supervision technical at datun Chief Tech, si Chief Tech Engineer Roland Bailio. Kaya Miral Inter Operasyon RPN Zamboanga, TV5, CNN Philippines, también el radio ya, Facebook y YouTube pa. El DXXX 1008 kHz, Mercedes AM band. Dali tamen afuera el mga double R, taman Ronda, si Ronda RG Antoinette Go, si Ronda Tess Espartero, Ronda Boy Rino, Ronda Jerry Boy Francisco, Ronda Horolan, Ronda International Reporter, si Ronda Nico Pabian desde Kota Kinabalu, Sabah, Malaysia. Y también talitawan observa ng mga barangay, si Ronda Colonel Rex Mirabite. Para prinsipya ko na datun programa, dahil kita ko la reso, kaya mo kita bien, nisisita mga tiempo, entero mundo, amolta, gane, no? Por causa, takwa niya kita, desde COVID-19. Amen. Amen. Mo pinmit habla, amol bien importante este un tiempo por causa entero mundo te enfrenta con este gane problema de COVID-19. Bueno, después de ese, le kita el mensaje que envía natin si Ma'am Shi Perez allí na Tugbungan. Nablagani ki, Lord Jesus, only begotten Son of the Father, through you and your Spirit, we have become co-heirs of the heavenly inheritance. Thank you, our brother and Lord. Amen. God bless to all of you. Thank you, Ma'am Shi Perez. Bueno, también el datun barkada si Ronda, April Boy Regino.
Ronda Report.
April Boy Regino, please come in. Good afternoon. Good evening. Mayong gabi sa imo, bay.
Yes, mayong gabi po sa imo, bay. Kumusta ka dirha?
Maayo man.
Maayo.
Mayo pa, mayo kay mayo para, hindi pa unyo. Noto sa mga ilunyo.
Inugin na siya, mayo pa doon. Kada yun, no. Okay, data report, pakabisino sa mga tiyempo, no? Kaya doon ka na on drug pusher, arantao, durante the drug bypass operation. Doon elemental del Divisoria Police Station 5, especialmente miembro del Station Drug Enforcement Team, tayong kabisado Station Commander, Police Major Julius Dawan, ya conducti un drug bypass operation, ali parte on del Barangay Tumaga, y resulta na arresto de sila na sospechoso persona, nombrado como si Randy M. Taulino, legalidad, residente de mencionado lugar, ya pwede ko nilang kupiska sa posesyon 5 pedazos sa shade na contiene de negociable, estimado street value cantidad de 3,000 de peso, y también de 300 pesos como el mark money. Presentamente este tiempo, este gana sospechoso persona, tiene la salda del mencionado estación. Hay enfrentado por este caso como violación del Republic Act 2165, más conocido el Comprehensive Dangerous Act of 2002, mientras con el complicado de NIHT somete para la PNP Region 9 Crematory para su propio examinación. Pues ese na ahí, junto con el Pingle, mga vecinos, el dato más reciente de que me kinalaw de mío, este vosotros, Ronda April Brino, Taman Ronda.
Gracias, Ronda April Boy Regino con el report. Yan ay takot ko.
Ronda Report.
Ito, Monday, happy birthday kung ay lepiten, pati kung Mrs. Di suyo gali hermana. Di suyo hermana. Happy 51st wedding anniversary to Will and Rose Almasan. Greetings coming from DXXX. Prubo kita kulit tugay tal happy birthday kay ta-celebrakan ni kumpleanyo si tamanda mag-greet si DXXX kun Ain Lepiten. So happy birthday. May mante. Kun sabo birthday takyo yepe ya sumi el birthday takyo. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Okay, kel birthday greetings sa Lekon Doxes. Elatun barkada kina RPN DXXX si Cecil Aboy. Hindi, nag-greet siya ang nag-greet. Siya ang nag-greet kay Ain Lepiten. O unya, happy 51st wedding anniversary sa iyang igsuon na babae na Will and Rose Almasan. So, ang mga greetings. Na datun también notisya dahil datun COVID-19 yung positibo healthcare worker, yakan saya 2,336. Kaya kada bueno o yaman recover 1,086. Pero sad to say, kay tiene pa siyempre dispidi o tiene muri 31. Otra noticia, ya tiene temblor, ¿no? Allí en San Luis, Aurora Province. Este kaya report di USEC Renato Solidum del PBOX. Magnitude 5.4 in dinante sa aga, makalas 10 asigun. Otro pa grabe report. Este kaya 80 cadáver yaman recover. Después un aeroplano yaman crash allí parte na Pakistan. Este bonito report kay na PMA o Philippine Military Academy, pati na PNPA o Philippine National Police Academy, puro mga muher yan top, puro mga valedictorian, no? El na PMA un muher, na PNPA muher. Iya promete si Presidente Duterte dali kanila house and lot. Wow. Pero alegre también kita nota o con este report kay tiene también de Zamboanga number 3, no, allí na PMA. Tiene también aquel na PNPA. No pwede sa nombre, pero el na PMA number 3, no, el si Cadet Jefferson Salazar de aquí na Zamboanga, top number 3 L, no, uno del top 10 ELL number 3, este kani si Cadet Jefferson Salazar de Zamboanga. Otro pa report, Jess Barangay na Nabota City pone bajo otra vez na ECQ kay tiene pa makaduro kabesa hasta Mayo 31. Mga COVID-19 test kits i mga personal protective equipment ya compra el Department of Health o DOH bien sobra caro o alto el precio y según pa tamada imbestiga si Presidente Duterte. Todo mga senador hindi conforme el cosa habla si Health Secretary Francisco Duque III. Tablagan si Francisco Duque III na second wave ya el país na COVID-19. Tamanda kun Health Secretary Francisco Duque III el Grupo Bayan para man tablale second wave, pero usted este bonito para dedicado para kun secretary o Health Secretary Francisco Duque III tabla manele kay second wave ya kita, na second wave ya kita na COVID-19. Pero ustedes tamanda kun Health Secretary o Health Secretary Francisco Duque III el grupo, no, el Grupo Bayan para goodbye wave na supuesto. Ara ko nila blaman goodbye wave. O saya no. Francisco Duque III esta pa na disuyo puesto asigun kun el Malacañang. Asigun también kun presidential spokesman Harry Roque decisión di Presidente Duterte para esta pa siempre na desisyon lang di Presidente Duterte Para esta pa siyempre na supuesto si Health Secretary Duque III. Otro pa report. Man-meeting el mga miyembro del IATF o Interagency Task Force na Lunes para diskutir si extende o hindi el community quarantine asigun con Secretary Harry Roque. Krimen na Metro Manila ya asigun ay ya subi o ya queda alto por causa na modified enhanced community quarantine kumpara na ECQ o enhanced community quarantine. Asigun cuando ya queda no, cuando principiagan este modified enhanced community quarantine ya subi el krimen na Metro Manila ya kumpara con el enhanced community quarantine. Agradeceo ustedes con este report. 2.75 milyon mga obrero ya perde o ya queda no hay trabajo por causa con el COVID-19 pandemic asigun con pandemic asigun con dole na mo ganese por causa con este COVID-19 ya tinigta lockdown, di ba? Lockdown hasta ya sera el mga kompanya, mga industriya. Por eso mucho obrero ya queda no hay trabajo. Siguro prinsipya kita kung daton happy hour, prinsipya kita yung request ka naton kansyon Forbidden Game si Ma'am Hermie Natividad, no? El Forbidden Game.
Should a magical moment of madness believe in me with such a feeling of sadness? I know I am playing a forbidden game, for the man that I love cannot give his name. There isn't anything special about him, but choice I made. Life means nothing without him. Perhaps I'm a fool to be hoping in vain, when I know that I'm playing a forbidden game. No one can tell me how long love will last, if the future will bring me much more than the past. Should I show him I worry? I don't think I dare, when my happiness lies in each moment we share.
This song is from Milbert's Hard to Find Music Library.
I'll go on loving him just as before, for He's all that I want, and I ask nothing more. Anything should go wrong, I must take all the blame, for you're bound to get hurt playing forbidden games. I'll go on loving him just as before, for he's all that I want, and I ask nothing more. Anything should go wrong, I must take all the blame, for you're bound to get hurt playing forbidden games. Anything should go wrong, I must take all the blame, for you're bound to get hurt playing forbidden games.
Okay, seleksyon desde kun Eva Bibar, yang request kana el Forbidden Game, yang request kana tun si Ma'am Hermi Natividad. Aquí también el otro canción 500 Miles, dedicado con aquellos de takaminelang aura, kaya na kita transportasyon. No sé si na kabay el datun community quarantine, pwede kita munte kita dyan jeep. Mientras tanto, 500 miles kami na kita. Sa kasyon dedicado kun Nico Pabian, tamira ka naton anjin ako ta kinabalo Sabais Malaysia, si Yul o dia Chumbarkada Yul Casino, good evening contigo, buenas noches. Si Ronnie Las Piñas o Las Pinas, Bolo Taulo, good evening contigo, good evening, mayong gabi ba o magandang gabi, buenas noches. Ronnie Las Pinas, Bolo Taulo.
I'm 500 miles away from home.
Okay, 500 miles kami na kita mientras no hay transportasyon. Tarda pa siguro kita normal, ha? Tarda pa kita kada normal, por eso 500 miles aning ta kami na. Na si Juning de Ayala, Ma'am Hermi, good evening daw contigo. Kel kansyon 500 miles tadiri ka kanato no si kono tabla si rato sa cellphone no tala makanatun Tegane kansyon The End of the World. Hindi pa The End of the World, pero tuka lang kita korete kansyon The End of the World.
Why does the sun go on shining? Why does the sea rush to shore? Don't they know it's the end of the world? 'Cause you don't love me anymore. Why do the birds go on singing? Why do the stars glow above? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when I lost your love. I wake up in the morning and I wonder why everything's the same as it was. I can't understand, no I can't understand how life goes on the way it does. Why does my heart go on beating? Why do these eyes of mine cry? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when you said goodbye. Why does my heart go on beating? Why do these eyes of mine cry? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when you said goodbye.
Okay, The End of the World. Hindi pa, buyag. Hindi pa si End of the World ko sa gayon. Hindi pa, buyag. Taki, porque man The End of the World. Hindi pa, The End of the World. Hey, hindi pa, oy, hindi pa. Na, bueno, good evening, el datong mga barkada, no? Si datong barkada, si Will Climaco, alin na ng ka-drive. San Roque, good evening contigo. Si Ma'am Jocelyn Fernando is watching. Alina Kota Kinabalu, Sabah, East Malaysia, good evening contigo. Si Melvin Albiar, yatong barkada también. Mira ka natin si Melvin Albiar, tadi sa na Sabah, no? East Malaysia. Sabah, East Malaysia, si Melvin Albiar. And itong barkada también si Ma'am Norma Ibrahim, Adinalukbuton, Malamawi, Bonito Beach, Isabela City. Si Ma'am Neneng Palkatan, adi también na Pasunangka, good evening. Si Mando Enriquez, adi na Nazareth Culyanan. Aquí también el canción, hindi ito original, kanta. Yakopya lang gat sila kun Eddie Peregrina.
To be with you tonight, no say a word, just hold my hand, just stay with me, don't say goodbye.
I love you, though. Oh, don't you know? This heart of mine just beats for you. You'll always be the only one until I die. Don't say goodbye. When you're with me, I'm not afraid to face the world that is so cruel. Hold me tight, don't say goodbye. I want to be with you tonight. Don't say a word, just hold my hand, just stay with me, don't say goodbye. When you're with me, I'm not afraid to face the world that is so cruel. Hold me tight, don't say goodbye. I want to be with you tonight. Don't say a word, just hold my hand, just stay with me, don't say goodbye. Just stay with me, don't say
Sparkle sila at kakopya-kopya sila. Eddie Peregrina. Taki El Original. Si Victor Rude El Crying Time.
Mula sa bansa ng Bangladesh.
Oh, it's crying time again. You're gonna leave me. I can see that far away look in your eyes. I can tell by the way you hold me, darling, that it won't be long before it's crying time. Now they say that absence makes the heart grow fonder, and the tears are only rain to make love grows. Well, my love for you could never go no stronger if I live to be 100 years old. Now you say that you found someone you love better. That's the way it happened every time before. And it's you as the sun shines up tomorrow. Crying time will start when you walk out the door. Oh, it's crying time again. You're gonna leave me. I can see that far away look in your eyes. I can tell by the way you hold me, darling, that it won't be long before it's crying time. Oh, it's crying time again. You're gonna leave me. I can see that far away look in your eyes. I can tell by the way you hold me, darling, that it won't be long before it
Okay, thank you. Yaman text ka natin, tareklama. Good evening, sir. Ako po si Hadja Madihat, tiga Upper Kalarian. Bakit yung bill sa tubig 3,000 plus? Bihira lang maglabas ang tubig. Patay parati. Nito lang month of May, tumaas. Bakit ganun? Nabigla ako. Yung sobra ito. Hindi mo na pa yung matasala ilagwa. Depes sa Sina pa. Tareklama ganigat, no? Bueno, yaman request ka natin kansyon, no? Si I Feel Blue, no? Si Lynn Araneta. Yaman request ka natin si Lynn Araneta, yung kansyon I Feel Blue di Eddie Peregrina.
Each time I hear a love song, I feel blue. 'Cause I remember the night I was with you. We were dancing, you're in my arms. I whispered, I love you. Now I feel blue, 'cause you said no. Think I found love in you, and now you're gone. I don't know where to go. Now I pray to the heavens up above to help me find the girl I love. I know someday that you'll be back, and you will say you love me too. I'm feeling blue, I think of you and the love I had for you. Till now you're gone, I don't know where to go. One day while I sit there by my window, I kept on remembering the night I was with you. We were dancing, you're in my arms. I whispered, I love you. Still I feel blue, 'cause you said no. Thinking of the love I had for you, I don't know where to go.
Akan si Hadja Madiha, ya de Upper Kalarian, tablagan nila, antes daw sa pagalang 600. Por eso, sa pantagatele, porque ang sini alcanzar, 3,000 niya. Por eso, ya reklamagan nila, no? Taki también, yaman request ka natin, el canción Please Love Me Now, na nombre, no? Si tan request sa ustedes, paborya po ni nombre, na di su last 4 digit de su cellphone 6538. Otra vez, ¿no? Si también request a ustedes, pon el nombre para saber si quieren tan request, ¿ok? Espera, kay como yung manhang. Ya Yamanhang maniteo, taki.
If you will only say you love me, if you'll be mine, I promise I will love you faithfully. I'll do just anything your heart will say. It's only you now and forever. Deep in my heart, I swear I'll never make you cry.
Good thing at Despan saya lang kung yaman request natin, please love me now. At mañana, dahil chance kung pero si man request otra vez, favor ya, o man-text namin el nombre, si Kentan request. Yaman unto, gracias kung hindi na Nico Fabian, si Yul Casino, gracias contigo, Ronnie Las Piñas sa Taulo, también si Ma'am Jocelyn Fernando aka Joy Yu. Mañana, mandistancia conmigo a las 7 hasta las 8, que pa siempre na Noche de Ronda. Yaman Ronda, también ka natin si Ronda April Boy Regino. El yan distansya mga engineers, ayan na transmitter site si Engineer Ray Carumba. Aking frente conmigo na studio, Alisto Piloto, Engineer J.R. Meos. Baho na supervision technical, El Diatun Chief Tech, si Chief Tech Engineer Roland Baillo. Amiral entero operasyon del RPN Zamboanga TV5, CNN Philippines, y también el Radio ya Facebook y YouTube pa. El DXXX 1008 kHz na de ustedes, AM band. Gracias ko Ma'am Chick Perez sa natubungan. Ma'am Hermin Natividad allí na Santa Clara, mi ciudad de la Mitan. Kung Neneng Palkatan allí na Pasonanga. Kung Latubarkada si Will Climaco na Pasonanga na Nangka Drive, San Roque. Kung Mando Enriquez allí na Nazaret Kunyanan, gracias. Nakello Simantes Kanatun, gracias con vosotros. Din Araneta, gracias. Y si Juning Pakel, allí na Ayala, gracias contigo. Otra vez de ustedes Barcada, si Golping Katabla. Mañana mandistansya kita. Aquí na programa Noche de Ronda.
Let's make a vow.
Ay, good night ya.
Please love me
RPN Radio Philippines Network. Radyo Ronda.
DXXX Zamboanga.
Member, kapisanan ng mga broadcaster ng Pilipinas.